Hey everyone, it's Tally here from Tally's Movie Club. Sorry, again, it's another late video. I can't believe we're in August and the days have gone so fast. I was going to do this on the 1st of August, but, one day turned into two, three turned into 346, you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm going to show you everything I bought in the month of July. Starting off with my Blu-rays and then 4Ks, no DVDs, no box sets, nothing like that this month. My boyfriend did take me out for shopping and, not only did I buy myself some stuff, I bought him the Penguin TV show because he doesn't have Sky or Now TV, so I thought I'll buy him the Penguin TV show and he can watch that. So, because I know he's into all the TV shows and all the films of DC and Marvel. I like some of them, but I'm so lost on the TV shows. I just can't be asked to start them. It's going to take me years to catch up. So, and also I got my dad a couple of birthday presents because it was his birthday in July, and he's yet to pick them up because he's been busy. So the birthday presents are more likely going to turn into Christmas presents at the minute, lol. Anyway, let's go on. Starting off with the Blu-rays, it's the sequel to Vampires. I can't pronounce the whole title. It's, Vampires 2 basically. I can't pronounce the subtitle bit. Really enjoyed Vampires with James Woods. And of course, it ended on a cliffhanger sort of bit, and I didn't even realise there was a part 2 until a couple of months ago, and I was looking for this, found it, and I really wanted it to be a cheap pickup because I got Vampires on 4K, and of course obviously this is on Blu-ray, which is fine, but I wanted it at a cheap price. It was $9.99, so I thought I'll pick it up. Haven't watched it yet, but if it's as good as Vampires is, I'm gonna have a good time with that. I will obviously tell you the ones that I have watched, so this is sort of sci-fi, I think, Mickey 17. Obviously, it's got Robert Pattinson in it, who plays Mickey 17 times, I believe. So I know it's just sort of he plays the same character, multiple times. He's like a clone or something. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. But just everyone, when it came out, people were saying it was good and all that, and I wanted it. I didn't want to get it on 4K, but then I thought Blu-ray's cheaper, so I'll get it on Blu-ray. Next one up, I have watched this. My mum wants to watch it with me. We just got to work out our schedule. But I saw it twice at the cinema. Once on opening day, and then once literally the day after. It's Final Destination Bloodline. Haven't watched it at home yet, but but I have watched it, but I haven't watched the Blu-ray. If that makes any sort of sense, let me know. Sometimes it makes sense in my head, and then my mouth's bleh. But yeah, I really did enjoy this film. Obviously with the, it was emotional for Tony Todd. They're doing a 7th one. Obviously, we knew there was going to be another one, but it's not going to be the same without Tony Todd in the franchise. So the next one I got is I have watched this. I watched it on Mubi because I got a free trial, but I haven't yet watched the Blu-ray. I was going to get the 4K, but then I found out the Blu-ray had the slipcover. The 4K does have a slipcover too, but I'm thinking, well, if the 4K only had the slipcover, I would have got the 4K, but it's the substance. Loved this film. Total body horror, I think I did a short video about it on YouTube. It did quite well, so... But I'm looking forward to watching it again, because I want to watch it around October time, because obviously Halloween and all that, so... But I have watched it, but I haven't watched the Blu-ray, so... That's all the Blu-rays I've picked up. Now to get on the 4Ks. Now, I think I picked this up early July, but it could have been really late June, so I don't know if I showed it in I don't know if I showed it in June's haul pickup, but if I haven't, I'm going to show it in July. If I have, I'm still showing it off in July. And that's the Minecraft movie. Oh, sorry, a Minecraft movie. Saw this at the cinema with my boyfriend. We really enjoyed it. You know, we didn't go when obviously the crowds were throwing popcorn and live chickens. We went and there was like a family with a little girl, you know, in like the next aisle next to us. So we saw it in a fairly empty cinema, but we were, you know, we were liking it. And you know, Jack Black, you know, how many video game movies is he going to be doing? I just like, you know, I like Jason Momoa, but in this film he plays kind of a douchebag, and you know, I like the other characters, and you know, I just found it funny. I just like I like video game adaptations. I know not all of them are, you know, great, but I just have fun with them. So I have watched this also on 4K. I watched it at home when I got it. So I've only seen this twice. I've seen it once at the cinema and once at home, but I have actually physically watched it at home. The next one up is the Amateur. The Amateur. Got this on 4K before I found out it was on Disney Plus. You know, if I'd known that, I would have just streamed it on Disney Plus. And it's still got the plastic on, so it's the only one I haven't actually physically opened, I don't think. Next one up, I'm looking forward to this because the trailer looked quite fun. I'm just gonna get Novocaine. Guy tries to save his girl, I think, you know, but he can't feel any pain, so he just, you know, he tries and fights his way out, and of course he gets injured, but obviously he doesn't feel pain, so it sounds quite fun. Now this is a film everybody has been loving. Missed out the cinemas because every time I tried to get tickets, something came up or something happened, so I never actually got to go to the cinema to see it. Haven't watched it yet on 4K, but it's Sinners. Some people are saying like the best movie of 2025 or something like that. Or you know, or best vampire film. I'm looking forward to watching it, but I just like, apparently, I don't know what I'm saying. So, and another video game adaptation. Again, tried to watch it at the cinema, never got around to quite watching it. It's been sitting in the DVD player for about a couple of weeks now because I just haven't got around to watching it. But, you know, I will in the next week. It's Until Dawn. Basically, group of friends go to like a house or like a cabin or something. I'm not entirely sure on the premise. But they have to find out who keeps killing them. And it keeps going back to the day before they get murdered over and over again. And I think they've got to try and work out who's killing them before dawn. I'm not entirely sure. If I'm wrong if I'm wrong on any of that, you know, please let me know in the comments. I did watch the trailer. The trailer looked good. I know a lot of people weren't saying it, you know, a lot of people were saying it's not great or it's not comparable to the computer game. But I've never played the computer game. I'm going to go on, and it's pretty much totally blind. So, you know, I'm just going to enjoy it for the ride. So, that's all the 4Ks I've picked up in the month of July. Also, if you want to know what I bought my dad for his birthday, I bought him Final Destination Bloodlines, also on Blu-ray, and I bought him Sinners on Blu-ray as well because he doesn't quite yet have a 4K player. So put these all together. That's all I've picked up in the month of January. What am I high? The month in July, and yeah. I've got a few more things coming in the month of August. You know, more DVDs, more physical media, and you know, hopefully some Funko Pop. So I look forward to showing you them at the end of August, and I will mean at the end of August, just before I go on holiday. So anyway, take care, have a good rest of your Saturday, have a good Sunday, and boo Monday, because obviously Monday you have to go to work. So anyway, take care everyone. My video for my watch pile of the month of July will be coming up in the next couple of days. I'm gonna film it tomorrow, and I'm gonna make sure it comes out on Monday. And obviously the films in this pile that I haven't watched, I'm going to be doing shorts about once I have watched them, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to try and do a bit more content, because I've noticed I've been a bit lazy and haven't been doing much content, so apologies for that. I will be trying to do more content, you know, over the next month, and obviously, you know, for the rest of the year, but stuff happens, stuff gets in the way, and I get tired. So anyway, take care, bye for now.